who is at the top of an organization, someone who is maybe the president of your country or the CEO of a company, but I'm going to tell you that leadership can be practiced from wherever you are in an organization. And for the most part, I would guess that the majority of us here are in the middle. We're somewhere in the middle. Okay, there we are, in the middle. Now, the reason that maybe you're not practicing leadership is because you believe in a few leadership myths. So let me see if this is perhaps you believing in this leadership myth. The first myth is the destination myth. So maybe you've decided that you're not going to practice leadership until you have your desired job, until you have the job that you've always wanted. So let's think about that for a second. Let's pretend that leadership is a marathon, okay? So you're getting ready to run a marathon, and maybe the best plan should be to go down for the first day of the marathon and then say to yourself, oh, I'll find out how to run a marathon now. No, that's not the best idea. Just like leadership, marathon running, you should practice early. You should do your homework. You should talk to other marathon runners. And then, when the day finally comes for you to run, you will be ready. So maybe that's the first reason why you're not practicing leadership. We have a second reason, and this is the position myth. So maybe you believe that when you get the position that you desire, that will make you a leader. But leadership is not a title. It's not a position that you hold. Leadership is something personal. It's a relationship that you have with someone else. So for you to believe in the position myth and think that will give you power and that will give you influence, I bet a whole bunch of us can think of people, maybe presidents, that have a position, yet we don't think much of them as leaders. So please disregard these two myths. So now I'm going to share with you how to be the best possible leader that you can be from the middle of an organization. So let's start from the bottom. Okay, every job that we have has some rights. It has some rights. So maybe if you're a waitress or a teacher or anything, you have the rights to talk to someone, whether it be, if you're a waitress, you can talk to the busboy, or you can explain how you want the salads or the soup done, anything. There are certain rights. And this is when people are following you because they have to. Because they need to listen to you, because it's your job to explain something to them and they have to follow you. But you don't want to hang out here too long. This is the bottom rung of leadership, because it's boring here. And we're all better than hanging out down here. So where do we want to go? We want to move up to relationships. So now we all work with people. We want to make a connection with people. We want to respect them. We want to add value to them. We want to be interested in their lives. And when you do, and when you make a connection with someone, they respect you. And in turn, when they respect you, they trust you, and they want to follow you. So now you are a leader, but you're not being followed because they have to, but because they want to, because you've built that relationship. So what's next? Results. Now that I've made these connections with all these people, now I'm going to reach out and I'm going to make sure that what we're contributing and what we're talking about together is going to give added results to them. So they're going to know that whatever we talked about or whatever conversation that we had, I'm helping to build their success and in turn the success for the company. So now they're not only following you because you have a relationship and because they want to, they're following you because of what you do for the company. Okay, now the last level of leadership is a level that you can't put yourself on, but it's a level that you are placed by your peers, and it is respect. This is when people are following you because of who you are and what you represent. And some people, it takes years to get up here to respect, but that's okay, because they've worked so hard for it. And also, respect, this is the last level, and you can reach this level from the middle of your organization. You can be anywhere. You don't have to be the top dog to get respect. Okay. So as the past or almost past lieutenant of leadership, I of course want to encourage all of you to take on as many leadership roles as you can in Toastmasters, and we give you a lot of opportunity to do so. For example, the timer, who's flashing me the green card, what's the timer's right? To flash the green card. Okay, now we got it. What about an evaluator or a general evaluator? Maybe an evaluator has a right to give a suggestion to a speaker. A general evaluator has the right to evaluate anything. Oh, we started late, or Robyn was so silly she didn't check her PowerPoint ahead of time and she should have. That's the right of those people. And then in Toastmasters, you can move on to building relationships with people. Oh, how you doing? You know, getting to know each other. And then in Toastmasters, you can build results. You can become a mentor. You can run for the executive board. You can give back to the company. And that's the result. And then at the end, you will have respect. And you will be that kind of a leader. So from someone who is sitting in the middle of Toastmasters and of my organization, I have to say that the middle is a pretty good place to be sitting. And I encourage all of you to be at the top of your leadership game and to incorporate the ladder of leadership into your lives. And I think that it will be successful no matter where you sit.